Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Drevlin, and this is my quest log. So yeah, welcome to my next Let's Play. And as you can see, it's gonna be Telltale's Back to the Future, the game. As you know, I love the Telltale games, but I haven't played all of them. Actually, I jumped on the wagon, so to speak, when The Walking Dead came out, and I made a Let's Play out of that. But I've been curious about Back to the Future when I heard that they made that one, because even though the movies are kind of old and kind of silly, I still freaking love them. So I thought it would be fun to play through this game, and it is set up kind of like the other games. I know it's episodic, it's 5 episodes, but since it's older and came out before The Walking Dead, it might look a little bit, older and not as good. Not the same cel-shaded cartoon or, that style we've come to love about the Telltale games lately. And also, you might be wondering, why this now? Why make a Let's Play out of this? And there's actually two reasons. The first one is that it's actually the 30th anniversary of the movies this year. The first movie came out in 1985. So yeah, 30 years ago, the first movie came out, which is actually kind of crazy thinking about it. Also, today is the 21st of October, 2015, as you might know. And during the second movie that came out in 1989, they travel to the future to this exact date. So I wanted to pay tribute to the movies and the 30th anniversary and this date somehow. So I thought playing this game might just be it. And I don't know if all of you know about the movies. I mean, they're kind of old now. So basically, it's about these two characters. One is Dr. Emmett Brown, who is played by Christopher Lloyd. Also, Christopher Lloyd, kudos to him, because he is making the voice to the same character in this game. And then we have Marty McFly, who was played by Michael J. Fox, who sadly later, had the Parkinson's disease, so he couldn't act anymore. He was a star of many shows and things. So, but yeah, I know him mostly from this series of movies. Anyway, Dr. Emmett Brown, as you can see in the background right here, we have the oh so famous DeLorean. He turns this DeLorean into a time machine, and the movies is simply about those two characters traveling between times, and things tend to go, weird and messed up. So the first movie is actually about them going back in time. I think it's to 1955. So Marty meets his younger parents and in a way kind of messes up like them meeting up and has to, make sure that they get together so he can be born. So he's about to be erased from time because of that. As I said, very silly. Okay, we'll see how this turns out. Oh yeah, that's what I want to say before. I don't know how this game is going to be played, because we know Telltale nowadays that it's very focused on cinematics and just choices in conversations. Sometimes you get to walk around and collect things and maybe a slight puzzle. This might be more of the walking around and puzzling. I don't know. We will have to see. I have no clue about what's to happen, except time travel. So, before we begin, would you like to see notifications when Marty has a new goal? Not so sure what that means, but I mean, for the sake of it and the flow of the episodes, yeah, show goals so we know what to do all the time. I'm okay with that. Hope you are okay with that. Telltale Games.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
This is one of the scenes from the first movie. And it's bringing back so much nostalgia.
Not me.
I'm actually-
The car.
I'm actually gonna sit down and rewatch all the 3 movies. Which I would say you should do too.
My calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour,
88 miles.
you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this.
Yeah.
What did I
Okay.
tell you? 88 miles per hour!
We have conversation options at least.
The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Ow! Doc, what would happen to the car?
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21
Build a time
a.m.
machine
and
out of
0
DeLorean,
seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Gotta move. Yeah.
Doc?
Oh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Okay, so Doc needs his notebook. Walk Marty to the left until you can see Doc's toolbox. So we have hints, story so far, and that's the goal thingy. Okay. So we have W, A, S, and D to walk around. So now select the toolbox to search for the notebook. Container, that's the toolbox.
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E
Boy,
equals the square root of Z times C squared.
That sounds
And the
familiar.
flux
We gotta get
dispersal
out
rate
of
is
here.
inversely proportional to the 4th root of N.
This isn't the way it happened.
Something's way off here.
The storm!
Doc?
Do we need to go to the... What?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
What did you do?
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc!
What did he do?
Doc!
Okay.
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom. It was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
So wait, what?
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap! I'm late.
It was a long time since I watched the movies, a couple of years, so... But that photo he held is from the third movie, so... It's about time. So I guess this is set after the movies? That's awesome! I don't want to spoil the movies, so... Or, I mean, there's probably gonna be spoilers about the movies during this playthrough. If they're set after the third one, so... Let's just say spoiler alert, because I might start talking about things that, you know, occur at the end of the third, or something like that.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
to. It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Oh,
Marty.
Biff.
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just... remembering.
Select items around the lab to make sure Doc didn't leave anything dangerous lying around. Isn't this his... yeah, the dog feeder?
Hey, let me...
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
Biff is a occurring character during all the movies and timelines, and tends to be kind of like the rival to Marty. Here we see him as the, you know, kind of soft guy, but in other timelines he can be quite a jerk. Fish tank television.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
Been there, done that. More clocks. Clocks, clocks, clocks. George. Amplifier controls.
Let's make some noise.
Also a scene from the movies.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Not if we blow it up first. Is there a guitar lying around here? Anything, something? Electrical equipment.
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener.
Have you looked at Doc's model of Hill Valley? No. Town square model. That's the town center.
Doc built this model of downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955.
Clock tower.
The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Mind if I look at that
Can I
courthouse?
see that model courthouse for just a second? I need to get something out of it.
Like what? A not guilty verdict? That was a joke.
Oh, but really, can I?
Nah, I think I'll hold on to it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here.
Yeah.
Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
If you need help getting Doc's notebook back from Biff, click on the hint button. Maybe we can trade it somehow? I don't know.
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Scientific equipment. Jukebox.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
No, let him do that. So, oh, fucking hell. How about... Yes, please. There we go. Let Biff play
Hey,
with the
Dad?
guitar.
Why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
So left click on the blinking inventory button to open your inventory. Hello. So photo of George McFly. So we can examine items and use items. So
May not
examine.
look like much, but it packs a wallop.
What about
I
this
keep
one?
this picture of my dad to remind me that even the most hopeless losers can grow up to be pretty cool guys.
So use guitar with amplifier. And let Biff play with this one.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr.
No,
McFly.
no, no, no.
Here
You
Marty.
go on ahead.
Let's hear a few licks. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Wait, can I? That's not the...
I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again.
But I wanna... Let's talk
Hey,
to
Dad.
George. This random Doc's alive. I can fight my own fights. Doc's
I'm
alive.
telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You. Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Um. Yeah, I need to protect Doc's
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
Not if you're selling it. Oh, okay. Here's the exit button.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
What can we do about Biff? Fish tank?
A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste in decor. I kind of like Doc.
Is there anything else over here? No?
I miss Einstein.
So, probably something in this room then. Should I talk with Biff? Vat?
Doc must have whipped up some crazy compounds in that
Oh.
cauldron. Oh, it smells like beef stew.
Okay, okay, let's talk with Biff.
Hey, Biff.
The notebook reminds me of Doc. And there's more. I'll buy the notebook from you. Let's try with the reminds me of Doc first.
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
I doubt anything is gonna work on this guy.
Just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
I just said it's for sentimental. God damn you.
Never mind.
I'd feel pretty stupid using the hint
Seems kind
system
of
now.
empty without the courthouse.
Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
I have no clue what to do actually. Has to be something about
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
art locks.
Jennifer'd like that. She's into old stuff.
Jennifer is our girlfriend?
Now that is a dangerous amp. And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, butthead.
Biff, I thought I told you not to take my son's guitar.
Oh, right. Sure thing, Mr. McFly. I was just warming them up for you, Marty. Let's see what you got.
Why can't I just turn it up?
Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Ah. Come
I
on,
better
turn
not
it up.
crank it up.
Am I really stuck this early? Wow, this is just gonna be great. So how does the hint system... Get Doc's notebook back from... It would take a pretty powerful force to knock that notebook out of Biff's grasp. Yeah, I'm trying. So how do we increase...
I'll probably never know what this is for.
But he doesn't want to turn it up anymore.
Hey, Dad. About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way.
Okay, okay.
You know where to find me.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Now we play with the guitar.
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans. Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you
Oh.
say.
Sorry,
Rock on, Biff.
that was loud.
Oh, shit.
Sorry about that.
Doc, where are you?
Didn't know that it was gonna be that loud, so... Okay. Is he back? What happened with the DeLorean? Why is it here? That's weird. Okay. I can't talk around spoilers anymore, so if you haven't, go watch the movies, because this is just gonna be spoiler heavy everything. So yeah, here we go. Didn't the DeLorean get destroyed during... Yeah, it got wrecked during the third movie, and Emmett built a new one, not a DeLorean, but a new time machine out of a train, so...
Doc?
Yeah, we use the DeLorean to get back into our time, and it got stuck on... Yeah, it got stuck on a train, or, you know, train rails, and then got crushed by a new train coming out.
Einstein!
Oh, Einstein?
Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
This is weird. There's a shoe? A female shoe, I think? Yeah. And recorder. Time circuit switch.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
Yeah. And what about this?
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
What?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity.
Four?
Despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now. Or then. Or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past. Or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
We need to... Don't we need to, you know, fire up... Give it more power? Can we exit this? I know how this car works. Feed some trash and things. If you're unsure... of your current goal, click on yeah. But maybe, okay, does he need to find out that by himself? Let's talk with Einstein. Hey boy.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Okay, the future then. Oh, I don't know. But I like how Marty is the only one that reacts to the flashing outside, not his dad and Biff. So
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
okay.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to...
Okay. Anything in the globe department? Time switch? No, there's nothing here. So do I have the shoe? Yeah. Oh! Examine
This
item.
notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff.
So use item. Time circuit
After all the
switch.
trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Come on. I have to be able to use it too.
After all the trouble I went through...
Why don't you read it so you understand how the damn thing
This
works?
time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
Really? Huh. Oh wait, can we use the shoe on Einstein? Maybe? Either boy. Got something for ya. Use item. Einstein.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Einstein, yeah. Buzzer. Who lives here? E. Strickland? Who's that?
Step away from the door! Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
I've got something for you.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Inventory. Use shoe and...
A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
I have no clue what I'm doing, but... Hi.
Leave that creature outside!
Fine.
Sorry, Einstein.
Wait here, boy.